All rise. Judge Vonda B court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1042, Stone case.
Thank you.
You welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Stone, you
Yes,
brought
ma'am.
this case before the court. What's going on?
Okay, so basically, this is my twin sister. She dropped off her child to me about like 6 months ago, dropped her off saying that she was gonna come back, run to the store, and literally never came back. I've been taking care of her. I myself has 2 other kids as well. The little girl, her name is Karina.
Okay.
But Karina, so
How old is Karina?
she's 4 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. She's been getting sick a lot. I've been taking her to a doctor, but out of my pocket, it's been hard to take care of all that. And from what I hear, my sister over here has been up in the club, twerking, and not taking care of her responsibilities.
The courtroom is tense as Judge Vonda B calls the session to order. The plaintiff, Miss Stone, wastes no time explaining her situation. She reveals that her twin sister abandoned her child, Karina, with her 6 months ago, promising to return but never did. Despite already having 2 children of her own, Miss Stone has been caring for Karina alone, covering medical expenses out of her pocket. She claims her sister has been partying instead of fulfilling her parental responsibilities. The judge listens attentively, warning against any interruptions or laughter during such a serious discussion.
You may continue.
But that's basically it. I'm here to request child support from her. That is my niece, and I do want her to, be okay, but I can't take care of her by myself.
Okay. All right. So, what's your name?
I'm Christina Stone.
Okay. All right, Christina. What do you have to say about what your sister said?
Basically, I just feel like we shouldn't even be here. We're sisters. This is a family matter. I don't even know why she even brought me here. I have tried to contact her, and for some reason, I have not been able to get a hold of her.
Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. You seem to be upset.
Yes, I am very upset because she's over here.
She should be upset. If what she says is true, that you left Karina with her after going to the store, is that true?
And she hasn't even called me at all. That's
I've
a
been
lie.
trying to get a hold of her.
1 second. It's a yes or no. Is that true? Did you
Yes.
leave Karina? Okay. She should be the one upset. You left your daughter, have not come back. She's paying things out of pocket. Your daughter has health issues, and you're not giving her any type of financial assistance. She should be upset. I don't understand your attitude.
I understand, but we are blood. We are family. I am going through a lot myself.
What are you going through?
Well, my baby father in jail, so it's hard for me to really.
What he in jail for?
He got involved in some. He got involved in some drugs and.
He's
Involved
a
in some
deadbeat.
drugs?
He ain't taking care of nobody.
Oh, okay.
So basically, yeah, he got involved with some drugs. He ended up in the penitentiary, and
How long has he been in there?
he's been in there for about 2 to 3 years, 2 and a
Okay.
half, something like that.
So he doesn't really know Karina then?
No,
Okay.
unfortunately.
The defendant, Christina Stone, appears dismissive and irritated, arguing that this is a private family matter that shouldn't be in court. She claims she tried contacting her sister but was ignored. However, the judge cuts her off, reminding her that if she truly abandoned her child without support, she has no right to be upset. When pressed, Christina admits that she left Karina but insists that family should understand her struggles. The judge demands to know what she's going through, leading Christina to reveal that her child's father is in jail, making it difficult for her to provide.
Okay, and I see that Dad was served by way of you through the penitentiary system. So he was ordered, to not necessarily be here because he can't be here, but he is aware that this hearing is taking place today.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, yeah, I understand that it's a family matter, but at the end of the day, she's still doing something she is not obligated to do. And you do need to pay her child support. You and Dad both, but it wouldn't be right to put Dad on child support today considering he's not here and he's in a penitentiary. Do you know how long he will be in there?
He has about 4 more years left.
Okay, so in 4 years, you guys can come back to court and then we can modify it. But as far as today, you are going to start paying her some child support.
But what if I just get the custody back?
You ain't even taking care of her. What do you mean?
I could take care of my own child.
No, I've been seeing
Wait
you
a minute,
out on
excuse me.
Snapchat all over.
You two will just address me, okay? You never had custody from the sounds of it. If you dropped your daughter off and never went back, she has been in rightful custody of your daughter, not you. So I can't make her overturn that situation. I mean, she's been doing it. That's what's right. And what's right is that you should pay child support. You'd agree with me, right?
Well, I mean, I would eventually like to get my child back.
Well, that's fine eventually, but today, that's not what's gonna happen, okay? How much money do you make?
I make about 30 grand a year.
30 grand a year. Okay, what do you do?
I work for a retail store.
You get commission?
No, I do not.
Okay. Is that the truth? Because you kind of hesitated.
I mean, I have other endeavors and stuff, like, you know, side businesses.
Okay, but nothing that just generates a whole lot of money?
No,
Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. Do you have any other children?
I do not.
Okay.
The courtroom grows silent as Christina explains that her child's father was incarcerated due to drug-related crimes and has been in prison for about 3 years. The judge acknowledges this, but quickly shifts the focus back to Christina's responsibilities. Since she left Karina without support, she must now pay child support. The judge notes that while the father will eventually be included in payments, today's case is solely about Christina's obligations. Christina appears stunned as the reality of the situation sets in, but the judge remains firm in her decision.
So your child support obligation will start today. And health insurance, do you know how much it would cost to add the child only?
So I had called around and they were quoting me about $500.
For that child only? Okay, if that child is, you said you have 2 other children? Mm-hmm. So it's 2 other children, it'll be you and then Karina.
Yes,
So it'll be
ma'am.
4 people. How much would it be total for your insurance?
So for all of us, I think they said like $1,300.
$1,300. Ooh, health insurance is so expensive. Mm-hmm. So what I can do is divide it by 4. So individually, each person would be $325. So that would be the coverage that you will reimburse to your sister, okay? In addition to child support. So you said you have 1 child. I have your gross at $2,500 monthly, which brings your net to $2,146.92. And you have 1 child. That brings your child support obligation to $429 plus the health insurance at $325. Your monthly obligation is $754 a month. You can roll your eyes all you want to. I'm really not bothered by that. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And based on what your sister said and based on your own admission, you're in the wrong, and it's only right that you pay her child support as well as health insurance so your daughter can get her health issues taken care of. Anything I said confuse you?
I understand.
Okay. Well, do you have any questions for me?
I don't.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Clip 4. Judge Vonda B begins calculating Christina's financial responsibilities. She confirms that Christina earns around $30,000 a year and works in retail without commissions. After questioning her about additional income, Christina hesitates before admitting to some side businesses. However, she downplays their earnings. The judge then factors in health insurance, determining that Christina must reimburse her sister for coverage. The total financial obligation, including child support and medical expenses, amounts to $754 per month. Christina rolls her eyes, but the judge sternly reminds her that what's right must be done. Clip 5. The judge delivers her final verdict, ensuring that Christina understands her responsibilities. Christina acknowledges the ruling but seems frustrated. Judge Vonda B reinforces that taking care of Karina is a legal duty, not just a moral one. She allows for potential modifications in the future, but emphasizes that for now, payments start immediately. With no further questions, the judge dismisses the case. As the session concludes, she provides insights on legal custody, explaining that since Miss Stone has been the primary caretaker, she has the right to receive financial support for Karina. The courtroom clears as the decision is set in motion.
No, ma'am.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.